guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine for you all. Some of you asked me on Snapchat to do so, and so here I am doing it. Honestly, I really find it a little weird to do it because it is so simple and it uses such minimal products that it's really not a big deal, but well, okay. So anyways, let's get started. I first start by moisturizing my face using the Boots Vitamin E Moisture Lotion. I got this from the Dubai airport. Next, I use the Body Shop Vitamin C Skin Boost Serum. This is a serum and hence it should be used under your moisturizer, and I do that before I go to sleep. But for the day, I use it as a primer because it has a very silicone finish. It's perfect to be used as a primer because if you use this under your foundation or the concealer, they don't crease and they don't settle into the fine lines, so they're great. So I generally apply this just under my eyes, or rather in my under eye area, however you like to put it. And then I also apply it around my nose a little and in the at the corners of my mouth, because that's exactly where my foundation tends to settle and crease. And also a little bit on my forehead, because you know you get those fine lines on your forehead. So once this is done, I let it settle a little and let my skin soak it in. And then I start with my foundation. So basically there are two foundations that I actually use on an everyday basis. It's either the Sephora 10 Hour Wear Perfection Foundation or it is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. They're both just perfect for the day. But today I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. That is because it is more mattifying, and you know it stays put the whole day. Because I'm going to be going to work, so it's very important that my foundation stays put and doesn't budge at all. So this is important. I don't rather have a full face of foundation. I apply my foundation only on my under eye area, and that is for like hiding the dark circles plus to highlight. And then I apply it on the bridge of my nose and just a bit on the center of my forehead. That is about it. Then I take a damp beauty blender. This is not a beauty blender, it's a beauty sponge. And I just pack in, or rather push in the foundation in a dab motion, and that's about it. So if you notice, this is only at the center of my face that I've actually used the foundation. I am not applying the foundation on the sides of my face or on the corners of anywhere. And then once I'm done applying it, I then set the whole of the foundation using the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation. And I use the Real Techniques setting brush, I think this is called. Yes, I use a setting brush to apply the powder foundation. I first set my foundation using this, and once that part is done, then I apply a little bit of the powder foundation on the sides of my face and my neck, where I have not used the liquid foundation. This is so that you know there is no stark line between the skin which has the foundation and which doesn't. So this basically helps give a very seamless and a blended out look. Next, I'm going to fill in my brows, and I use the Maybelline Brow Pencil. I forgot the full name of this product, but it's the Maybelline Brow Pencil, and I use the shade Grey. This is, I think, my third pencil, and I'm almost out of it. I need to run out and buy another one. So I don't think they contain a lot of product in it, but whatever it is, it's pretty fabulous. And I use this every day to fill in my brows. I use the pencil to draw the strokes, and then I use the sponge end to fill in the brows so that it looks a little more fuller. Once done, I just use a spoolie brush to just brush out my hair and make it look more natural. That's about it. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of a cotton wool, and I'm going to use my Nivea Refreshing Toner. This is basically the product that I use to prime my lids on an everyday basis, especially when I'm not wearing any eyeshadows. When I wear eyeshadows, I use a proper primer. But when I'm not going to use an eyeshadow, but I'm just going to use a liner or something, this is what I use to wipe off the excess oiliness from my from my eyelids. Once done, I just let it dry, and it takes a little bit of a time to dry, and hence till then I apply my blush. The blush that I'm using today is the Bobbi Brown blush in Apricot, and it's a very pretty pink. As you can see, it's a matte pretty pink. It has a satiny finish and it's great. And I use a Real Techniques powder brush to apply this blush. Now I don't really apply it directly at the apples of my cheeks, since I have a chubby face and a round chubby face with a pretty I don't know obvious cheekbones. I just apply it on the outer corners in a upward sweeping motion. This basically makes my face look a little longer. At least it gives an illusion of my face looking a little longer. And yeah, next I'm going to line my upper lash line, and for this I'm going to use the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. This is a tricky liner, but I really like it a lot. And as you can see, when you open it, it actually leaks product in a way because I keep it upside down, so it leaks the excess product. So what I do is I wipe it on my hands. I don't wipe it, I actually put it on my hands and then use it like how I would use a gel liner. So I'm going to first line my upper lash line, and then I'm going to wing it out. As you can see, I am not applying the liner in the inner corners directly, or rather not at all. I am just extending it from the 1/4, I don't know how to explain it, from like not exactly the inner corner, but like 1/4 way of the inner corner, and I wing it a little bit. I've not given an exaggerated wing. My god, what is wrong with me? Exaggerated wing, and this just makes me look a little more Asian, and it gives me those mongoloidal features, as in it accentuates my mongoloidal features, and I really like it. So that's exactly why I do makeup like this, or rather I apply my liner like this. Applying liner on the camera is a little difficult and it takes a long time. I don't know why. I prefer to not apply it on camera, but I'm doing it this time. I'm just being brave, I guess. Next, I do my brows. For this, I'm using the Kiko Milano Luxurious Lash Mascara. I got this from my trip to Italy, and it's a fabulous mascara. I've already reviewed it on my blog, and I actually also bought a backup from Italy because I knew I wouldn't get it in India. So it has a nice, decent, medium-sized brush, and it really separates out my lashes and it makes them stand out. So it's really great, and I apply 2 coats of it on the upper lashes as well as my lower lashes. Next, I'm going to apply a pretty pink lipstick. This is again from Kiko Milano. This is the Kiko Velvet Passion lipstick in the shade 304. It's a very pretty, very pretty pink lipstick. It's not fuchsia, but it's a proper pink, and it's super matte. When I say super matte, the texture is, the matteness is between the MAC Retro Matte lipsticks and so MAC Retro Matte lipsticks on one end, and then you have those L'Oreal Paris matte lipsticks on the other. That's the texture, and see how such a pretty pink it is. So once this is done, now the next step, this step is going to be optional. I'm going to use a little bit of a bronzer. As you can see, my Bobbi Brown shimmer brick has broken, and it was a sad day. It was, I agree. But anyways, I'm still making it work for me. So I just apply a little bit of the lightest shade of the bronzer on the bridge of my nose using my finger, because I think that's the easiest way to apply bronzer. And then I also apply it on my chin. So that's it, guys. That's the look. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you soon again. Bye.